Good day, lovely viewers. Welcome to this educating episode on your favorite channel. You are not alone. Today, a group of wonderful nurses will be here to enlighten you on the topic rape. So sit tight, enjoy, and please do not forget to subscribe if you are yet to do so. I'm Kennedy, and I'll be briefing you on what rape is all about. Now, rape back in the day was seen as when a man has sexual knowledge of a woman or a man forces himself on a woman. But I can boldly tell you that in this 21st century, a lot has changed, even the legal definition of rape. Now, when an individual has sexual knowledge of another individual without that person's consent, it is seen as rape, irrespective of age or gender. There is also something called statutory rape. When you have sexual knowledge of an individual below the age of 18, it is termed statutory rape. Now, what should a person do when the person is raped? Now, if you happen to be a victim of rape, you shouldn't just go home straight. No, you report to the police first, then you are brought to the hospital, an accredited hospital, where some examinations are performed, which includes a physical examination and then some laboratory investigations, including the HIV test. And when a HIV test is carried out and you comes out negative, then you can be placed on what we call the PEP, which means post-exposure prophylaxis. This simply means giving antiretroviral drugs to a person who has been potentially exposed to another individual with the HIV. Now, that person may or may not have the HIV, but at some point the person may have so many other things which you know nothing about. And during rape, there's usually no time to wear protections. So to safeguard yourself, it's necessary you go to the hospital and you have this test done. And if it comes out negative, that you don't have the virus, you are placed on PEP. Now, after the PEP and all the laboratory investigations, we also have to focus on the psych. Now, this person is traumatized emotionally. Please, you don't just go home, you seek help, because most people are unable to recover from this trauma alone.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Christopher and I'm here to talk to you about rape. As you all know today, rape has eaten deep into our society. Please listen attentively and get as much as you can from this quick one. Now, definition. Rape can be defined as an unlawful sexual intercourse or sexual penetration of the vagina, anus, or the mouth of another person with or without force by sex organs, other body parts, or even foreign objects without the consent of the victim. Now, the effects. Rape can affect the victims in both physical and psychological. The initial physical trauma and as well as the deep psychological trauma, which is the most common and the lasting effect of rape. The physical effect includes traumatic pregnancy, urinary tract infection, STD, etc. Now, the psychological effects of rape includes post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, borderline personality disorder, sleeping disorders, eating disorders, and so on and so forth. The aftermath of rape involves acute and chronic physical and psychological effects. victims of extremely violent rape or those who were assaulted repeatedly or at a very tender age may need treatment for the rest of their lives. Now we're going to the treatment of rape. How do we treat rape? Treatment includes stress inoculation therapy, prolonged exposure therapy, cognitive processing therapy, supportive counseling, rape therapy. I would have loved to emphasize more on those mentioned treatments, but because of time, please do ensure you go and search further and know more about those treatments mentioned. Finally, prevention of rape. The best defense against rape is to try to prevent it whenever possible. Things to avoid to include alertness, avoid being drunk, avoid secluded place with partner until trust is well established. Don't spend time with someone who makes you easy or uncomfortable. Take self-defense courses. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you all are staying safe. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.
Every day we hear about rape in different areas of the world. Rape these days have become rampant and we can't help but talk about rape. Looking at the effect of rape on both the men and the female. For the female, talk about the physical effect of rape. Rape could lead to vaginal or anal bleeding, which could be severe. Talking about vaginitis, which is the inflammation of the vagina. It could lead to dyspareunia, which is pains during subsequent sexual intercourse. And also, infection. Rape could lead to either a bacterial infection, which we talk about the urinary tract infection, or even a viral infection, talking about the HIV/AIDS virus or the human papilloma virus, which is usually carried by the male and represented to the female, that causes cervical cancer. Now, rape could also lead to unwanted pregnancy. Research has shown that most women who become pregnant after rape end up having preeclampsia, which is characterized by increased level of protein in the urine as well as hypertension during pregnancy. Now, talk about the cycle. Men are also raped, but most times they feel very withdrawn or unable to talk about it because of how the society look at them. Looking at the psychological effects of rape on both the male and the female gender, we have the short-term effect and the long-term effect. For the short-term effect, we talk about anxiety. Most people, at the moment of the rape, they feel this fear, anxiety, and even the panic attack. They are shivering at the moment. Looking at the long-term effect of rape, it makes the men to have a loss of gender identity. They do not know where to place themselves. They are confused about who they really are. For the female, they also lose their self-confidence as a woman. For both of them, they lose their power and control over themselves. Then, for the male, they have a fear of becoming homosexuals or gay. Of course, we know that most men who have been raped may end up becoming homosexuals. What can society do to help these people who have been raped? Society should create a platform in which these people are invited to come out openly and talk about them being victims of rape and get help without being scrutinized or criticized. For the government, how can the government help these individuals? the government should create strict laws that would stand and protect these people, as well as bring justice to these individuals. So my advice on parents or mothers at home: try to draw your children close, give them sexual education to know when they are being touched at sexual areas which they shouldn't be touched. And whenever you feel that your child is feeling withdrawn or being withdrawn, try to understand why. Because most times when these individuals or when these victims withdraw themselves, it leads them to committing suicide. I am Nancy and I stand against you.
My name is Nefertiti. I'm here to talk about societal stigma on rape. When it comes to rape victims, societies, we in the society, a lot of people in the society tend to blame the rape victim. It's either they apportion the blame on what they're wearing. Some say, okay, you're wearing short skirts, your clothes are too revealing, or some even say, why did you go visit him? Since you visited him, what were you expecting would happen? Some go to the extent of saying, are you a virgin? Or some families tend to hide it or tend to shut the victim up by because they don't want to bring shame to the family. By doing all this, you keep the victim shut. The person bottles in, depression sets in. So we have to stop doing this. I have a friend, she was raped, yeah. She kept quiet about it. I just recently found out she talked about it. I asked, why did you close your mouth? Why didn't you voice it out? Do you know the reply? The reply is that she doesn't want people, what the society would say. People will not believe her. They will think she's at fault. Now with all this, we are now making the victim feel that they are the problem, that they are the reason why they are being raped. We have to stop doing this. We have to encourage the victims. We have to help them. If we don't help them, they cannot speak out. We have to give them that safe environment. They have to trust us. If they don't trust us, they can't voice out what is. And when they keep quiet, the culprit tends to go free, and then he keeps doing it to other people. With this, it keeps increasing and increasing and increasing. So we have to be that safe environment for them. We have to put ourselves in their shoe. If we're the person, how are we going to feel? This empathy sets in. If you don't have this empathy, it's not going to work. We have to tell them that, yeah, you're free to say your truths. We are here for you. We won't blame you. It is not your fault that you are being raped. Nothing is wrong with you. So if they keep feeling that, yeah, I am the fault, I am at fault, I caused this, it tends to make their self-esteem to go so low. So whatever that is being done to them in this life, they feel it's my fault. That is why some even go to the extent of committing suicide because they can't take it. When you can't talk about it, when the society feels your fault, what sets in? Depression sets in because you're not talking about it. So we in the society, we have to put ourselves in these people's shoes. Be it a man or a woman, even the worst is even the men. Nobody believes a man can be raped. When men come and say, she raped me, we look at it, at the person like, how? Some even tend to think the man is weak, or the man is gay. How would somebody rape you? How is that possible? Our men too that are being raped, our females that are being raped, and yet we keep blaming them. We need to stop this. They need to be heard. They deserve to be heard. They deserve to speak their truth. To the survivors out there, what happened is only a page in the story of your beautiful life. Turn to the next chapter. You are not alone.
Hello viewers, I'm Princess Legema, a midwife practitioner, the matron Medimax Fertility and Hospital, and the founder of Hija Healthcare Services. I'm here to talk about rape. Though previously we spoke about rape, the definition of rape, the complications, and the hospital treatment. I'm here to talk about more of the recovering process and how you can seek help, okay? Now, if you have been raped or sexually assaulted anytime in your life, you need to seek help. CDC, which is a Center for Disease Control and Prevention, says that every year 1 in 5 women, men, boys and girls have been sexually assaulted one way or the other by those they love or trusted. Now, regardless of the sex, the gender, the age, the after effect of rape is way beyond the physical injuries. I want you to remember that feeling of the after effect, the feeling you're feeling after rape, is only a symptom and not reality. The feeling of rejection, the feeling of withdrawal, the feeling of hatred, the feeling of resentment, the feeling of defectiveness, they are all symptoms and not reality. And I do hope that after viewing this video, you will be able to come to terms and reality and recover fast and get that sense of trust and love again. And I want you to remember that you are not alone. Okay? Now, if you happen to view this video and you like the video clip, we need you to hit the like button, and you can also leave a comment at the comment section. And if anytime you have a story to tell, you can contact us. Thank you for viewing, and God bless.